Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. How's everyone doing today? We have a new stage of Behold Support Memory Boost, and we need to do these as much as possible because these gives us the Awakening Medals for the support memories that are not 200%. The 200% ones come out of ESBR if I'm not mistaken, or SBR. But getting this one would be great. We're going to be getting missions here. This is for the super difficulty one, and for the Z-hard difficulty one we need 4 planetary destruction. So for the super one we need 4 bond of friendship, and that's going to change everything for the most part. Yep, so let's go here and hop in to the stage here. My team is, of course, Planetary Destruction Lead, 120%, 3 key. And the support memory I'm bringing along is Extreme Class Allies gain 20% attack for 2 turns when there's a Super Class enemy. So we are going up against a Super Class enemy. We only have Beerus as the Super Class unit. And let's hop in here and see how this goes. Now, I know what the enemy is doing, but I don't know the stats that's happening. So we have a Ki Blast super attack, gains 100% attack, increases damage received by 280%, has a 50% damage reduction, cannot be stunned, and cannot have attack or defense forward. So I probably should have brought in a sealer and a stunner, because the next phase we can stun. So yeah. That's even less thinking. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how much, roughly, how much health Gohan and Icarus have. There's a super attack right away. $45k. That's it's not so bad, actually. It's not so bad. Okay, so 11.2 million, and that's almost, that's more than 2.5 health bars. So I would say each health bar is 500k, so I would say approximately 250,000 health. Probably give or take a couple of tens of thousands. Okay, that works. That works. Now, what do I need? So I need the 5th turn from the start of battle for this. Okay, so I can throw him off rotation here. It's not a big deal. I cannot say I am happy with that defensive stat there, so let's pop this off like this. Yep, let's go. This should take us out of the first phase, and then we're on to the second phase. Second phase is probably much worse. What does change is that instead of no stunning, we cannot seal. We could stun. And 53% damage reduction instead of 50%. Okay. Wow. That's actually a lot of damage. Wait, I said 250,000? I meant 2.5 million is what I meant. Let's see what we have to deal with here. Okay. Try not to take too much key shares. see what he's got. For every turn passed, loses 10% damage reduction. I have 50% damage reduction to start off. This is the first time he's around. Okay, next time would be when they're back. I can transform them. Okay, let's see what happens here. That's 11.3 million. No, it was 11.2, so it was approximately 25 million. Man, I'm making mistakes here left and right. So I would say 5 million per bar. And there's 9, so maybe 45 to 50 million health? Maybe. Yeah. This is pretty much my objective here, I guess. Okay, and yeah, let's just do this. No super attack. Very nice. Okay. I don't even know if any of the units I had. Okay, there's a stun. There's a stun. There's another stun. Have a double stun in this rotation, I guess. Okay. So yeah. That works. Okay, so I can transform here, or just wake up in this case. That made himself be targeted. He's got 50% damage reduction, gains 1 key, and 11% attack up to 77%. 3 or more key series obtained on 100. 5 or more key series, 30% damage reduction. Okay, so we're doing this. I've got STL here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is not exactly that I would like, but that's neither here nor there. So let's drop these, and hopefully this lets me take 7 key spheres. Beautiful. All right. This turn should do this. Nice. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh well. But that did it anyway because he was stunned, so that's why it didn't matter. And now going to be going on to the super difficulty, and hopefully it's as easy as this one is. Okay, folks, we are back, and for 4 Bond of Friendship, I am bringing in 5 Bond of Friendship, and of course the Turles as well. We do have just a little bit of a difference here, and that is 57% damage reduction for the first phase and 60% for the second phase. Now, I of course do not have stats for this, unfortunately, so hopefully it's not too bad. This is the support memory I'm bringing in. That gives us 10% attack and defense for 2 turns. If I can win here in less than 1 turn, then we can save that for next turn. And this Goku is definitely a problem to bring in. There's the super attack. And we dodged. Okay, good. Okay, so 4.5 million for these guys. Yeah, so the Int Goku is definitely not the best one to bring in here. Yeah, they're not even linking up with each other. However, I think that this is the best one for slot 1. I think so. No ATT Super, unfortunately. So that 2-turn limit is definitely thrown out of the window. Just 2 out of 8 health bars done, so we're a quarter of the way done here. Okay, so we are going to switch that around. These two are definitely going to link a lot better. And I wonder if there's enough damage here to just finish this off right now. That's a 12 attack stat. Kind of incredible, actually. Okay, so 13 million. Yeah, I'd say this phase is about 45 to 55 million health. Nice. That's a normal. Okay. Tian and Chaozu here should be fine. 7.3. So it seals. It seals, okay. Sure enough. But that was not a crit. That wasn't a crit either. Maybe this crits? Here's a crit. Okay, so we are done with this phase. Finally, and now we are on to the second one here. And I'm not linking up in any fashion. Okay, so no linking in any fashion here. That's rough. That is rough. Okay, so let's drop all of those. Okay, that's going to be an 18-key super there. I probably should have put him in slot 1 just because of the attack buff. But it's neither here nor there. Okay, so... yep. I would highly suggest you folks wait a few hours before attempting this if you've got 2,000 days of login. Because these guys are super easying. Yeah, they are super easying, and they would just one-shot this. They are just that good. They would one-shot this without an issue. And that was quite a bit of damage out of the Tech Goku. Yeah, okay. Got 500,000 here and 100,000 here. I do not want to, shall we say, have an issue. Can't we dodge the normal? Don't take damage from the normal, and that's normal. So let's see if we have a seal here or not. Sorry, a stun. If we have a stun here, then we won't have to worry about taking any damage. Doesn't appear to be. Oh wait, we do have a stun. Peerless is a stunner. Peerless has the stun abilities. Okay. And apparently Tien and Chiaotzu also do. Fair enough. They don't link up at all. None of these? Okay, I guess. I guess so. Alright. So be it. $8 million attack stat there. No crit, unfortunately. No additional super attack either. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so Tien here has been building up his for every attack performed, more in attack and defense. So he is nearly fully built up. He's got 8 attacks, so he needs just 2 more to be fully built up, and we should be okay here for the most part. So let's see. This does not do what I need. This doesn't either, but it's some healing just in case. Which we don't really need because Giant Ape Gohan is stunned. No crit, unfortunately. There's a crit, and it does just as much as the Ultra Super attack. Let's try and crit here. Maybe here? There we go. There we go. Okay. So that is all of the missions, if I'm not mistaken. We can double check that here for stage 19 of Behold. Support memory boost, the Gohan's Heart. That should take care of it, and it didn't because I gotta do this within 6 turns. I am pretty sure it's able to be done in 6 turns, so I'm going to cut here and come back if I'm actually able to get this done in 6 turns. So I'll be back shortly, folks. So we are really, really close to finishing here, and it's turn 4. Just one more attack, and we would have won. So it's a neither here nor there situation. I did make one change on my team. Instead of the Int Goku from before the 23rd World Tournament, I brought in the free-to-play LR Bardock from the story, the Super Saiyan Bardock. Mine is still at 97%, still did phenomenal damage here, and this is absolute way to get this done very quickly. And surely if my Super Saiyan Bardock was maxed out in a potential system, this would have probably been done in 4 turns. That's just how strong this team was. Of course, having Tien and Chiaotzu and Tien on the first rotation enabled this much, much more. The sooner the Tien gets to build up, the better, and his best linking partner is, of course, the Tien and Chiaotzu. So there you go, folks. That is Behold Support Memory Boost Gohan's Heart. That is all of the missions complete. And there is the level 5 for the Gohan's Heart support memory. Thank you all so much for coming to watch. I hope you all enjoyed. If you are new here or you aren't already, please consider subscribing. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. We do have a Discord in the description down below. Please let me know your thoughts, comments, and your questions in the description. Sorry, in the comment section down below. Sorry, not the description, that's for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goshen, signing off.